awesome students, so we're going to go over how to kind of organize your Google Drive today, and the first thing we're going to talk about is your local files. Local files are things that are stored on your Chromebook locally. They're not backed up automatically to your Google Drive, so these need to be taken care of, especially when you lose access to your device. For instance, when you are turning in for the school year and next week. So what you're going to do is you want to get to the Files Explorer on your device. The easiest way to get there is go to the launcher down the bottom, and then you type in Files up here if you don't already see it right here. So once you're here, anything under My Files is considered a local file. So things in your downloads, some of you may have downloaded things off of Schoology before, or another website and stuff like that, or anything kind of in your camera. So if you've been taking a lot of pictures and stuff, you may have a lot of pictures that you may need to kind of work with and stuff. So we're going to do two things to kind of take care of these files. Maybe either delete them, just because you don't want them anymore, or to move them to where you need to. In terms of moving them, you want to select the files you want. So let's say I know that for my downloads, I really need this Awaken the Force document. I can click on it. Let's say I also know I need these two screen recordings as well. I can click on them as well. To select them all at the same time though, I can hold down the Control key and I can select individual files that I need. If I know I need like a whole bunch of these files and they're kind of in order, what I can do too is click on the first file I want, figure out the last one of that group I want, hold down the Shift key, and then click them, and it will now highlight all of them. From here, you have two options for trying to move them. If you know where you're trying to move them to, so for instance, maybe that grade 7 folder or that grade folder we actually make at the beginning of the school year, you can just drag and drop them right in here. So I can just do that. Boom. If you're like me, maybe you have like a bunch of file folders, and doing that may take a little time, and it's not the easiest thing. You can also two-finger click on them, and you can click copy or cut. You can also in theory do the same thing by clicking the three ellipses right here and click copy and cut, or you can do Control X or Control C. So I'm going to copy them, and let's say I know I want to move them, but I want to move them into my my testing folder. So what I can then do is I can just put them in here. Again, I can, when I'm ready, go to three ellipses here and click paste, or I can do Control V, or I can just two-finger click here, click paste. And now those files are being backed up into my Google Drive. So now I will not lose access to them because again, they are now in the cloud. Now let's say you want to get rid of files, same idea. If you're like, I've taken a lot of these pictures in class or for assignments and I know I had them backed up, I don't need them anymore. What you can do is just click them how you want to. And then just go to the trash icon right here. This will move it to the trash, which is like the recycling bin on Windows computers. And then you can do what you need to with them. If you made a mistake and you need a file from there, if you scroll down to the bottom, you can find the trash folder, and then you can always restore them as need to. Things in the trash will stay here for 30 days. After that, they will automatically be deleted. If you need to restore them, just go right down here to restore from trash. Or again, if you click them, you can always go right here and get the same option as well. You can also cut them if you want to move them to a new spot, but not put them back in the same spot they already were. So that's just a quick introduction to how to kind of move your local files around.